back everyone to another movie trivia Schmoedown reaction video. This is the match that is building up throughout the whole tournament that I've been hoping it's gonna be happening, and it's finally happening. Who's the boss versus the family? Action Army Civil War once again. Let's first of all, let's be honest, this is what Christian Harloff wants. Nothing is scripted, but they just happen to the bricks lay in the way they're supposed to be. And family defeated Paddington 2, they defeated Wildberries, and now they're facing Who's the Boss defeated Mickey and the Brain, they defeated the Crimson Fury, and now they're facing the family. Ben Bateman versus Andrew Guy, Mark Riley versus Drew McQueenie. This is exciting. This is super exciting. And this is going to be a bloodbath. This is going to be a bloodbath in terms of character, in terms of knowledge. We know how much Ben Bateman wants this. People's been claiming he's the best player to never win a belt. This is the best player to never win a belt. That must have haunted him all the way up until now. And Drew McQueenie really wants that belt back. Andrew Guy's just there to mess things up, and I know he wants the belt, but I know he's more there to mess things up. And Riley is just fighting there. He's trying to win that team's belt once. He never did win the team belt. Yeah, he's just trying to win the team belt finally for the first time. Was so close last year, but now he's facing the family. And if they win, they're gonna face the Shazam! Well, there's no D in before Shazam, but just Shazam! Which is Bibiani and Brendan Meyer. And you guys know I'm gonna be rooting for Who's the Boss, because I want to see Ben Bateman versus William Bibiani once again. And that's gonna be a good one. We've already gonna be seeing them in Spectacular, which is in a couple of days. Some of you are already driving on your way to LA, already in LA hanging out. I'm stuck here in Indiana. But I'm still excited for Spectacular. I'm gonna be watching it live. I'm gonna be reacting to this right now. So yeah, before we get started, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think of the match down below. And let's get started. I'm just way too excited. This is going to be an amazing match. Let's get started. Playing it in 3, 2, 1. VR.
I wonder if this needs the wire to work.
Mr. Gooch!
Hey, bud.
I'm Craig. I'm the Barbarian.
Hey.
Who's
nice
that?
To meet you.
Is that a new guy?
Squad.
Is he a rookie?
I looks like Barbarian, huh?
Yeah.
I can see that.
So
what's your business?
I want you to draft me. I'm going to be in the draft next year.
Are you really?
You got to draft me.
Really? Interesting. Who do you know? You know anybody?
Yeah, I know everyone.
Okay, cool. I mean, that would work for me. I mean, look, here's what I'm thinking.
He's a rookie, huh?
Sure.
Yeah, between the pecs.
Okay, cool. I like you're ready.
Alright.
Cool.
So he's a rookie, Craig the Barbarian. So we know several who's gonna be already. Craig the Barbarian. What's his name? Jaeger the Hurricane, from the one from Orlando, Miami. Oh shoot! Andrew Guy really wants to beat the shit out of Ben Bateman. Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the
I'm surprised Harloff and Ellis is not announcing this one. Huh?
Tournament. We are going into the semifinals here today. We have got an epic clash between the family and Who's the Boss.
Wow, this
Shit's going down.
Legends of the Game, Emma. This is some people who've had some beef.
Legends of the Game, and again, legendary when it comes to having a real feud here in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. I certainly hope that all of the chairs are bolted into the floor for reasons related to things that occurred in Houston.
Yes, one of my
Ben Bateman
favorite.
and Andrew Guy, they're buddies, they're compadres, they're brothers, they're podcast partners, they're action industry partners, but it all boiled over into a big, heartbreaking, heart-wrenching feud that resulted in outright violence in Houston. For those who were in the live event out in Houston, we had a lot of fun, and also, watched the pain unfold in front of us there. And Houston was where this modern-day Five Horsemen formed. Tom Dagnino and his shorty shorts were there, caused some problems, and at the end of that match...
Can't unsee that.
Yeah, I can't unsee it. I have nightmares every night. Trying to get a priest to get it out of my brain.
By the way, you see that? How dumb Dagnino forget that you have to raise his hands up. He was holding the mic. The other four are already there, and then Dagnino was like, oh shoot, give up. Dude, I don't know. This is... They have... I don't know if they can... If Dagnino can draft all four. You need to get protected, which means if Who's the Boss wins, they might get protected, I think. Depends on the title. I don't... I hope they stick together, but there's a huge chance they won't be.
On the other side, though, Robert knows how to disrupt the game,
He
disrupt
certainly
the
does.
league.
It's
He
already
knows-
attempting to disrupt it.
already
Again,
doing it.
no microphone on you, Robert Narber.
They can hear him in Glendale, and I'm telling you, that could be a factor here today. We're going to try to keep control. I hope the competitors respect us here at the announcer desk. And we get through this game with no violence. As someone who's actually hit other people with chairs, I can do it well. So let us talk.
Okay.
We've talked. Let's hear them talk, Emma. This is what both teams had to say before the game.
Oh, I want to hear this. Ooh. Of course, spectacular last year.
You're nothing. I'll see you in the ring next year.
I bet Nerd Chronic had a lot of fun doing this. Eric,
Who's the boss?
I bet you had a lot of fun editing this up.
To round at number 3.
All your studying, all your endeavors, and all it's done is bring you right back to me.
My God, how much fun is this gonna be?
Honestly, what this boils down to is that long-standing feud between Ben Bateman and Drew Guy.
It's what you guys all want. Bateman Guy 3. And I kicked his ass in a wrestling ring, and I knocked him out with a chair. You know, I have respect for winners. We've got a degree in winning and beating imposters that think they're good heels and like to play wrestling.
Yeah. You've got someone on your team that I TKO'd, and you don't have that electronic wheel. I'm coming for you.
Wait, I think I just saw Ben Bateman earlier with the golf stick. Is this recorded near the time he had surgery? That's not so good for him because that means doesn't have all the focus with him.
That was a tough one.
Oh no.
A little rusty there, but this is my...
Yeah, he's definitely have the back issues. You can tell his pain.
I've got these gentlemen that are unstoppable, are they not? And you know what, Bateman? Of course we are!
Build this dream team.
Well, he cannot tackle Bateman today. That's all we know because Bateman.
We are made of. Who's the boss?
We are!
This is pre-taped right when that happens. Shoot. I'm nervous for who's the boss now. I have faith though. I have faith. Because he did win against Brendan Meyer.
And there's not going to be any 2-point questions masquerading as 5-point questions that you can get from just looking at a poster. We're going all the way.
Oh, that one. The Full Metal Jacket one.
You're in a wheelchair if you have to. We're still taking this trophy home.
Yeah, you can tell Bateman have the hurt. The back. He got the golf stick. It's the back. I don't know if that's gonna put a toll on him mentally. Damn, I forgot that this was taped near then.
I mean,
Damn it.
Confidence on both sides.
Because we've seen who's the boss in the past few matches and Bateman's looking healthy and I feel forgot.
And Ben, he is powering through. Let's say he's playing injured.
Yeah.
This is a Michael Jordan flu game. This is Pete Sampras.
Flu game, definitely.
Tennis matches, tennis serves.
But then again, we know what happened in a flu game, so let's do this, Ben.
Little tail of the tape, Emma. Little tail of the tape. Let's look at what we got here on the family side. We know we've mentioned before, but Andrew Guy Drew is a very, very well-versed action-adventure guy. No pun intended on there. But also, as you like to point out, it's the
I love how Drew McQueen is just holding him back.
Softer side to Andrew Guy.
I've seen him with the puppy. He is very, very sweet.
Snickers!
And,
Is Snickers gonna be there?
sweetie,
That's Andrew Guy's dog, by the way.
Classics, directors, you name it,
Just-
comedies.
Movies.
Movies.
We're just gonna say it's movies.
Movies.
I love how Drew McQueen is just holding him back.
On the other side with Ben Bateman, Mark Riley. Ben Bateman, that's a movie release dates. He cleans up in that action movies as well. Mark Yodi Riley, fantasy sci-fi, but scores and soundtracks. If you've seen Mark's eyes light up when you start talking about soundtracks, this guy is legit in that category. But again, both teams are strong. That's why they're here in the semifinals. So I think we're almost ready. I think it's almost time, Emma. Don't you agree?
I do. I think that covers it.
It's, if the audience is here ready with me, it's time for the movie
Trivia Schmoedown! Let's do this shit! Woo!
Intro.
Do sing first.
Sing first. With a record
Oh,
of
the theme song has been really, what's it called? Growing on me. I've liked the theme song a lot.
Meyer Burnett.
It's like Godfather, but like a little bit hip hop.
The Godfather Drew McQueen, collectively known as the Family.
What the hell?
Okay.
What is that?
You gotta
I've never seen Drew Burnett do that
Here
before.
comes Robert Meyer Burnett to just.
Wow, Hannah is mocking Ben Bateman, huh?
Wow. Looks like we got Brandon Hanna taking a swing at Ben Bateman, who is actually injured.
What a douchebag, Hannah.
Very, very poor sportsmanship,
Look at
unlike we
that.
saw in the
What a douchebag, Hannah.
family in the Paddington 2, wherein they won because of good sportsmanship.
Look at
Love you, Anthony.
look at this. The guy calling out to Anthony.
Love it.
Hey.
Help put this here. And now, introducing.
Yeah, despite whatever happened in the controversy, people are upset. I'm happy that this is the outcome that happened with the both of his family. I'm happy that this is the actual outcome.
Representing the 5 horsemen. This is good. La Boss Bateman.
Ah!
Who's
This could as well be the finals match.
boss?
Hey, well,
What the hell, Tom Dagnino? Yeah!
entirely closed. I think that's definitely
Knock the eye again, Riley.
And there's Ben.
Oh, with the backrest.
For a cake.
Yeah, Ben. Yeah, Ben. He still have the beard, sort of. He shaved it all off now.
There's some heat going on there.
Riley, let's go do this.
Riley, looking ready.
Kick you right in the back.
Guy wants to threaten violence already, and
Off to a great start.
Tom Dagnino is.
Do we need to stop to let me
Hey,
catch his
moron
breath?
with the
Or...
jacket.
You okay?
Guess what?
All right.
Okay.
When this draft comes, I'm stealing up every single one of your
There you
complaints.
go, Tom, talking about the nuclear option there. Tom cosplaying as Cooter
Baby
from
oil
Dukes
there.
of the Hazzard. Dukes of the Hazzard.
Tom's still holding the
All
pillow
right,
thingy. Is he gonna give it to Ben?
managers, we got Ben's orthopedic seat
on,
being
real
brought out.
Okay. Apparently
needs
they
his
have more to
pad.
say.
Nope, we got a position.
Okay.
Ben again playing hurt.
This is
Respect.
I think you guys all are.
Respect to Ben Bateman.
He's fine.
Dude, I love that Bateman's and Drew McQueen is sitting, not Drew McQueen, Bateman and Andrew guys sitting next to each other. And he's gonna be like that throughout the whole match.
For the game, but
Instead of him on this side and then Drew's on the other side.
Alright, this is how round number 1 is going to work. In round number 1, which is an individual exercise.
with the rules in place and Tom Dagnino's foot up on the mantle there, like
You
someone.
can't have managers on the stage during the match unless they're coming to do something. That
that-
needs to be removed.
You know,
foot
You
needs
know
to
what,
be
I
removed.
actually, I uphold that. Tom, the foot, goodbye.
Fine, come on.
he
Get the
looks
foot
like,
off the stage.
He looks like
Jesus,
John
calm
McGraw.
down.
I'm trying not to look at him.
Does everyone understand the rules? I'm moving quickly because I got tickets to a concert, so this is the game.
Ask a question, Ron.
Are you guys ready? Drew,
Sure.
Ben.
You guys get to start with a point, like.
Yeah.
Is this funny? Is this you being funny?
We got a Yodi needs a
You're so
pen.
good at it.
Riley just threw his pen.
Just, indicated that he needed that without using any
Yeah,
words.
anywhere.
Meanwhile,
Drew
was
Guy.
Not Drew Guy's turn to talk.
Drew Guy, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Mark Yodi Riley, check that pen.
Yeah,
Let me know
hold
if
on
you're ready.
real quick, if I can just actually get the hell wrong
What's
with this.
going on
Okay,
there?
all right.
Okay.
Cannot open it.
All right.
He
The
couldn't
multiple
open it.
competitors registered. Ready, Emma?
Good
We're
start.
Ready, and let's get ready
To Schmoedown.
Wow. 3 rounds to the finish. 3 rounds to the finish.
Question number 1 in the category of dramas. What 2003 film stars Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson?
Haven't seen this one.
Seems like it was just yesterday.
You know, I have to tell you, I also think that it was just yesterday, though it was quite a long time ago.
90s of the last decade. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down.
Your shit
Drew
doesn't work on me,
McWeeny.
I taught you how to talk
love
trash. Lost in translation.
Lost in translation. Haven't seen this one.
Ben Bateman.
Lost in translation.
We got a point.
Lost in translation.
We got a point.
Mark Riley.
Lost in translation.
We got a point.
Nice.
All right.
Did you see what Riley wrote in this book? I'm born to kill. Is that what he
All right,
said?
everyone's perfect going into round 2. Question 2. Question 2. Action/adventure. Barry Sonnenfeld directed this 1999 bomb starring Will Smith. Will Smith.
1999.
This is the 90s, Will Smith, where if you missed the movie, you could just listen to his song at the end because
Right.
it recapped the entire
It
plot.
it was like a good end
Yeah.
credit scene. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Barry Sonnenfeld. I know what he directed.
We got Barry Sonnenfeld directed this 1999 bomb starring Will Smith.
So, you know,
Is that Bateman who asked for the repeat?
songs have,
By the way, the family is 5-0. That's incredible.
lyrics and, you know, Will Smith really
Most of their matches are arguable.
5,
Two half match,
4,
two half teams,
3,
but still, it's 5-0.
Pens are down. Ben Bateman.
Wild Wild West.
That is.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't get there.
Couldn't get there. Got it. Mark Riley.
Oh, I could. Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild West. You got there, Drew McQueenie.
I guess Men in Black 2. I don't know if that's 1999, and I guess it didn't bomb. That's the only one I know that Will Smith and him were together with.
Question number 3. Oscar movies is the category. What film for the 2013 Academy Awards beat out such films as Life of Pi, Django Unchained, and Silver Linings Playbook for the award of Best Picture?
2013. So that's 2012 film.
Couldn't come through with it. But,
It's a 2012 movie.
3, 2, been a long day. 1.
No.
We've got Pens down and Drew Guy.
The Hurt Locker?
that is not
Incorrect. Mark
Incorrect.
Riley.
Didn't have
Didn't have
it.
it. Drew McQueenie.
I do not have it.
Did not have
Alright,
it. Ben
Ben
Bateman.
What happened to be Argo?
It is
Would have to
Argo.
be
Argo.
Ben Bateman, so far, only one who still stands the potential
Argo.
to have a
Potential
perfect
for
round here
round.
in round 1.
All right, we're going into question 4. The category is romance. Romance. Which actor plays the lead of Augustus Waters in The Fault in Our Stars?
What's his name?
I didn't, you know, that looks like one of those movies that might as well be called Someone Definitely Dies at the End.
Yes.
Oh man, that's dark.
5, 4,
This film,
3,
huh?
2, 1. Repeating the second question, second time. First the boss.
Are you serious?
Which actor plays the lead of Augustus Waters in The Fault in Our Stars?
I don't know if that's just Ben Bateman not knowing or if his back is acting up on him and he cannot focus.
Riley's still going. That's a good time. Ben is trying to get there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. All right, looking for an answer starting with Mark Riley.
Ansel Elgort.
Is it Nat Wolf?
That is incorrect. Drew
I think
McLean.
it would be Ansel Elgort.
That is
correct. Ben?
Ben.
Ben?
Ansel Elgort.
Woo!
Ansel Elgort.
All
Look
right.
at that.
Damn Bateman, wow.
Definitely still anybody's game at this point.
You know, I still cannot tell the difference between Alex Wolff and Nat Wolff.
Fantasy sci-fi is your category for question number 5 in round number 1. What James Cameron film stars Ed Harris, Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio, and Michael Biehn?
Who is Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio? I've only heard Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Okay, I thought
Michael Biehn, Ed Harris, James Cameron.
He did his answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens, whether working out or down, and Drew McQueenie.
That would be The Abyss.
The Abyss.
No, never mind.
Ben Bateman.
No, you're not. It's not
Ben
fine.
Bateman.
The Abyss. The Abyss.
We got
Okay,
it. Drew Guy.
All right.
Mark
The Abyss.
Riley.
Sorry.
Yes.
The Abyss.
The
Yeah.
Abyss.
Yes.
All right.
They didn't have it. What's the one? Did he did True Lies? Was that him or is that something else?
Question 6 comes in the category of comedies.
I'm done with laughing.
I hate you all. Peyton Reed directed Kirsten Dunst, Eliza
I already
Dushku,
know.
and Gabrielle Union in what 2000 comedy?
As soon as I heard comedy and then they say Peyton Reed, in my mind I'm like, it still have to be Bring It On, baby.
I know people who done the tour.
Oh, that's Eliza Dushku. That's the...
3,
Okay,
2,
okay.
and 1. Pens are down. We're looking for
Bring it on!
from
It's
Ben.
a fun film.
Bring it on.
That is correct.
It's
Cold in here.
It's not, but yes.
No, it's actually extremely hot in here.
It is cold in here in Indiana.
Wow. Bring it on.
Bring it on. Drew McQueenie.
Sure, bring it on.
We got it. 10, 9, 10, 9.
How many points have I had? I got this, I got Ansel Elgort.
7th question
I got that one. I think I only got 3 or 4, I
Category
think.
Slash thriller. Which John Carpenter film revolves around Arnie Cunningham and a vintage 1958 Plymouth Fury?
What the hell is a Plymouth Fury?
A good car.
Oh, it's a car.
I love anthropomorphic cars.
They're not making one about my Camry.
No.
5,
John Carpenter.
3, 2, 1. All pens are down. We're looking for answers starting with Drew Guy.
I don't have it.
All right. Mark Rudd.
Christine.
That is correct.
Ah,
Christine.
We got it.
Correct.
I had They Live.
All right. There it is. Nope. We're 11-10. Also means no perfect rounds, right? We're all clear. We're all
We are clear.
11 and 10.
Perfect rounds, but still looking at a strong round number 1 for both competitors.
Final question in the first round is a Patreon question. And the following question is sponsored by John Patterson. Thank you, John.
John Patterson.
For supporting the show. The category that John Patterson
By the way-
has got for you guys today is animated film.
By the way, as soon as I'm done with this reaction, I edit and upload.
Voices a wannabe scientist in the small town of Swallow Falls in what 2009 animated film?
Swallow Falls.
TV's Barry.
TV's Barry.
Oh, is it?
Plays,
Is it?
Great role in the Dark Crystal on Netflix.
I'm scared of the original. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All pens are down.
Is that Bill
Yoey.
Hader?
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
That's
Oh my god, that's Bill Hader.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
I never realized it was Bill Hader.
Ben Bateman.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
That's right.
Yeah, Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
All right, there we go. What a first round 13.
Did you realize Andrew Guy wrote Whip with a diss? Is that allowed? I guess it's allowed.
Nothing less from either one.
But yeah,
of those teams that,
as soon as I'm done with this, if you guys are not, go support the, first of all, support Schmoedown on Patreon. Second of all, support the action industries on Patreon because they're having a behind the scenes look on this match. That should be exciting what they're gonna do, Ben Bateman and Andrew Guy.
Destiny. This one, you
Fickle
can't.
Mistress.
Fickle Mistress, that is the wheel. This wheel is a classic wheel that you can't use in outer space.
Yeah.
By the way, when is the final match airing? Is it today?
Is
it tomorrow?
Slices on that wheel correspond.
We're about to go. Reminder who's the boss if you use JT rules. But you do have a lead. Do you want to
Friday. Damn, right before.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, guys.
All right. Drew's
Right
gonna
before
go up.
Saturday.
Action and
Good from the movie wheel.
A very nice, deliberate from the wheel spin.
That's a
you know,
good spin.
Drew McQueenie,
Spin
very respectful
that
of the wheel.
Coming on down here, we always get transfixed by the wheel, like it's an old-timey Batman
Round
TV show
and round it
spinning
goes.
there. Hypnotized like a Vegas show at the Riviera
Oh,
in the day. It could be
90s.
90s.
Ooh, 90s.
Sticking with the decade. It's, you know,
All right, they're gonna stay.
Listen, we know Drew McQueen likes his decades.
He likes his movies by decades, and I tell you, they you know, Drew very confident
We're
sticking,
talking about
and
it.
they're
Stick with it.
They're sticking with it. Okay.
Okay.
Lots of movies with scores and soundtracks.
Obviously.
That there is
Questions here.
There's lots of
Math
new
check.
release dates.
Emma 5 is
Math check.
Got it. All right.
I love the trash talk.
Family. 6 questions in the realm of 90s movies. All right. Question number 1. Who plays English cartographer Reginald in the 1995 dramedy The Englishman Who Went Up a Hill But Came Down a Mountain?
That's an actual title.
That would be Hugh Grant.
That would be correct for 2 points.
That's an actual title of a film.
Sam
All right.
in the lead.
Question number 2. Which film is described by the following synopsis? As corruption grows in 1950s Los Angeles, 3 policemen investigate a series of murders with their own brand of justice.
That would be the terrific LA Confidential.
And that is
I was thinking about that, I wasn't sure. I was like, is it LA Confidential?
All right. Question number
I wasn't
3.
sure it's taking place in
In the
1950s.
1990 comedy, The Freshman, Matthew Broderick's character studies what subject at NYU?
Appropriately, film.
That is
right.
correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Proving what he's good at here. Proving why he's here.
Drew McQueen is too good, man.
Number 4. In American History X, Norton's racist character ends up bonding with an African American man in prison over their love of what sport? Gonna need an answer in 5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, basketball, B, baseball, C, football, or D, boxing?
I wonder what they're thinking.
Correct for 1 point still. A, basketball. B, baseball. C, football. D, boxing. Gonna need an answer. And a 5. And a 4. And a 3.
Don't use the repeat.
And a 2.
Boxing.
Incorrect. We were looking for basketball.
Oh.
Basketball. Yes, the perhaps most American of sports, created in the great state of Massachusetts by James Nesmith, I believe his name
Good
was.
for you.
Know a lot of useless facts about the
Naismith,
origin of
yeah.
basketball. All right.
That is true.
Final
That is
question.
true. Emma knows her stuff.
Sorry, question 5. Penultimate
Naismith.
question.
I didn't know it
Who
was
directed
Massachusetts.
The Long Kiss Goodnight, starring Gina Davis and Samuel L. Jackson.
It's Rennie Harlan.
That is correct for 2 points. All
Hey,
right.
was that a director's question? We didn't get a category. I just want to say that. That's all.
All of your categories are 90s.
I forgot what we were doing.
Yeah,
I'll be
it's
honest.
round number 2.
You were. Forgot where I am.
Good man.
Good, good.
You drink.
Final question.
Final question.
In the category of 9.
In the category of 90s.
90s,
Drew
thank you,
Guy.
thank you,
Yep,
thank you,
You're
thank
welcome. Which 1992 Woody Allen film was the last collaboration between him and Mia Farrow?
Okay.
Final film that they made together.
I can't remember.
I don't think so. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be a no. Just for reasons.
4, 3,
Husbands and wives.
and 2
Correct for
points
2
right
points.
there. 2 points.
Wow.
Big round.
Oh, wow.
Did this one.
Drew McWeeny likes his movies by the decade.
He does.
And
Mark Yodi Riley in his nice bright jeans there and tennis shoes. Go ahead, give the wheel some love. Spin from the wheel, not the little pegs.
Yep, okay.
And we go. We got to spin.
Sounds
We
like
got
something
to
your grandfather did.
Give the wheel a nice pat. I was a little worried the wheel was going to topple over there.
Why does he have to get up?
Ben is rolled on over.
Why does he have to get up?
Give him
Moral support.
more support. Now it's a
Looks like
team
they're
effort,
calling on-
apparently, or he wants pain pills from Tom, which Tom can get at
Tom.
Market Street Value. We
Ooh.
have got
Oh,
Kate
so
Winslet.
close.
Do you want to keep Kate Winslet Films? Do you want to keep Kate Winslet Films? We're going to need an answer soon.
They're gonna spin again.
Meeting on the mountain. Let me know if you want to spin.
They're gonna spin again.
Or go again in 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go.
Wow.
Kate Winslet
Winslet.
Films.
Sure hope that studying's been paying off, boys.
All right.
Wow.
6
Why?
questions in Kate
They need the
Winslet
huge round.
Films.
They need a huge
Here
round.
we go. Lose the bus.
Okay, hopefully it works out well.
In Titanic, Rose has several paintings from which now famous artist, who Cal claims is a finger painter who, quote, won't amount to a thing.
Are they looking for the artist? Has several paintings from which now famous artist, whom Carl's claim.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Monet.
incorrect for 2 points deal.
That would be Picasso.
That is right, a big 2
Oh man,
that from the family.
that's not good.
All right, all right.
That's not good.
Who directed Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet in the 2008 film Revolutionary Road?
Sam Mendes.
That's correct for 2 points. That's correct for
I'm nervous.
points there. All right. we have
It's a
6
huge leap by the
questions
family.
On question number 3. Kate Winslet category. Who plays Hamlet to Kate Winslet's Ophelia in 1996? Hamlet. All right.
Kenneth Branagh.
That is correct, Kenneth Branagh.
3 Hamlet questions last month.
All right, 4th question. Kate Winslet starred with Melanie Alinsky in this 1994 film directed by Peter Jackson?
I think they know this.
Heavenly Creatures.
That is correct for 2 more points. We have got your 5th question coming down the pipeline here.
At least it won't be a
In
TKO.
Finding Neverland, who plays the troubled young Peter Llewellyn Davies, whom J.M. Barrie bases Peter Pan off of? Five, 4,
Multiple choice.
3, 2,
Freddie Highmore.
2 points.
2 points.
2
Boom!
points.
Man.
2 points.
Ugh.
All right, we got your final question in the Kate Winslet category. I think people are surprised that they took it, but they got a great showing here. All right, final question. In movie 43, Kate Winslet plays Beth, who goes on a blind date with a man that has a severe.
It's Hugh Jackman. It's the one with the
Who plays
balls.
that man?
It's huge, isn't it?
That's a curveball.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think a lot
a-
of people
yep.
thought coming our way.
Isn't this huge? This is the first time movie 43 says. This is Hugh Jackman, the guy with the balls.
3, 2,
Multiple choice.
A. Hugh Jackman. B. Gerard Butler. C. Jason Sudeikis. D. Chris Pratt.
I can't remember Butler's role in the film. But I know Hugh Jackman. I'm 90%.
Hugh Jackman.
That's correct for a point. That's
It's the
correct for
it's
a
the balls
point.
one. Ugh.
And wow, going into the
Damn, 22-24. It could have been 23-24. Oh my god.
24-22. Emma, this is everything we paid our library fines to get.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, in round number 2 there, I don't think that either team got a category that they had necessarily chosen as a strength on the wheel,
Yeah.
but they certainly showed why they are here today, which is that, you know, any category they get, they can kind of handle, which is a good thing going into round number 3 because you don't know what is currently in the lead, so you will select your numbers first.
7, 11, 14.
There's 7-11.
14,
The
you know.
music to Ken's ears.
I love it.
All right,
All right,
and
who's
Mr.
the
Boss?
boss?
3, 12, and 17.
3, 12, and 17. All right. 3,
All right.
12, and 17. All right.
Who's the boss up first?
Yep. So you selected
That's my
category
boy!
number 3,
Factory just let out.
which corresponds to the category of action adventure. Who would like to take action adventure?
I'll take the 2.
All
All
right.
right.
Flesh-eating beetles called scarabs feature prominently in this
The Mummy.
1999 film starring Brendan Fraser.
What? Why'd you just tell him the name?
Yeah, that's an insane.
That's
name,
insane.
That's crazy. Do you want a challenge?
No, it's just, you know that's
Like the theme
absurd.
that you beat last time did for you? That's the Mummy.
That is the Mummy, as a matter of
2
fact. 2
points.
2 points.
Tie game. Tie game.
Cool.
All right.
This is one of the easiest questions ever.
Ridiculous. Yeah, well, they challenged for you. That's how you won. Yeah, well, the question was written wrong. This was written with the answer in it.
Okay. It shows number.
That's a
7.
good line. It was written wrong. This
Seven,
one's written with the question
into
in
the
it.
category of classics.
The answer in it.
Classics. Who's going to take it?
I'll do it to it.
Drew McQueenie. You'll find the characters by the names of Captain Louis Renault and Rick Blaine in what?
Casablanca, right?
Could that be Casablanca?
No.
Okay, all right,
Those two,
fine.
there you go.
Fine.
You got
There
it.
you go, guys.
We're okay with it?
Are you okay, Drew? We'll change it all around.
Andrew.
We'll change it all around. Whatever you want to do there. All right.
Okay.
You gotta love
26,
Andrew Guy, man.
24, this goes back to who's the boss,
Who's
Abba?
the boss?
They
You
chose number 12.
chose number 12, yes, which corresponds to the category of comic book movies.
All
Okay,
right.
he got this. He got this.
Mark Riley will be taking this one.
Mark Riley,
It's me.
to you I ask, who directed Hugh Jackman in the film Logan?
James Mangold.
Film Logan. Good
5,
answer.
4, 3, 2,
James Mangold.
and
That is
you
correct.
got 3 points.
You you gotta do that, Mark? I know it's Ben's tactic, but it's irritating because as a fan, I'm like, does he know it? Does he not?
Number 11. And Andrew Drew Guy will be.
This could be big. This could go down to the 5-pointer and means that who's the family gonna win?
Pitt. 3-point question. What famous musician plays Robert Bob Paulson, friend of the narrator and recruit of Tyler Durden in Fight Club?
He knows it.
That's correct.
He knows that.
Just gets right
It's
to
a
it.
Fight Club question. Of course he knows it.
And that is for the children because that's in the movie.
All right.
Who's the boss? Bounces back to you. It comes down to this. Who's the boss needs to answer this question correctly, or the family will go on in the finals of the Ultimate Schmoedown singles
Oh
tournament
my
here.
God.
If they do answer the question correctly, it will bounce back to the family, and they will remain in the game. So, who's the boss? You chose category number 17. Corresponds to disaster films. Disaster. For 5 points. Who starred as the lead Stuart Gaff, a former USC football player in 1974's Earthquake? Getting a from the
Damn,
audience.
1974.
Watching this all day.
It's
This
true.
is an exciting match here. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Final one.
Repeat. All right. Who starred as the lead Stuart Gaff,
Oh,
a
no.
former USC football player in 1974's Earthquake?
Shit, I don't know if they know this.
We have got a confirmation going here, and we're going to need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Steve McQueen.
And your winner! Dexter Lee, Drew Guy, and the Godfather, Drew McWeeny, the family,
Charlton Heston. Holy crap.
Heston was the
Charlton
final
Heston.
answer. My God, chaos is going crazy here. Drew Guy,
Wow, this is chaotic.
Bateman, and Ryan.
What a defeat.
A lot of sanity and chaos is expected here.
Yeah.
All right, this is going to be. We got Guy taunting Bateman in his back pain. This Emma, all things considered, a pretty controlled match.
Honestly, it's true.
It's pretty controlled.
Chaos.
Yeah, less challenges than expected. You know, definitely a little bit of yelling at the beginning, but then they settled in.
Damn, the family
I mean,
is...
even Drew Guy conceded that both of the 2-point questions in round number 3 were of a balanced level of challenge.
It is what it is, but I love
The family versus Shazam.
You know, he's quiet,
Very true.
composed.
Who see that coming?
He really wanted that.
He was definitely
big
ready
win.
to throw in too that he knew that the answer was Charlton Heston.
Charlton
so,
Heston.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
You know, it's an interesting turn of events. I think going into it today, it really truly could have been anybody's game, and that's what it turned out to be.
This is what we want from our tournament matches. We are almost ready to go to Jen Sturger. Where I'll pitch that again when we're actually ready.
Yeah, I mean, Ken, we've definitely got the emotions were contained, I think, a lot by.
I mean, they cannot go physical because of Ben Bateman's situation
keeping
here.
Things in line for their respective teammates, and I mean, ultimately,
Yeah.
you got the managers involved too. Robert Meyer Burnett definitely gloating a little bit.
He's excited.
Tom Dagnino.
RMB got
also
excited
wearing
because of Tom
100% more
Dagnino.
Sleeves and shirts than Tom, but you know, I guess we'll just turn things over to Jen Sturger, who has got an interview right now with Tom Dagnino and Who's the Boss.
Ugh.
Are you alright? Were you crying?
No. You know, this past weekend I went to FFC's Vineyard, Francis Ford Coppola for the idiots. You know, we had some wine. He took me into this little shack. He's like, Gucci, I need to show you something. And I'm like, all right, what are we going to see? So we go into this little shack, and he has a lot of memorabilia there. There were 7 Nicolas Cage wigs. Con Air, The Rock, a couple other DVD releases and things like that. But he had this vest. And I go, I want that. And he goes, that's from Apocalypse Now. And I said, I Apocalypse want it now. And he gave it to me.
What the heck?
And I thought it was going to bring me luck. And us luck. But unfortunately it didn't.
Instead, you just look like Magic Mike took place at a Bass Pro Shop. It's fine.
That's a compliment.
To break kayfabe for a second. To break kayfabe for 2 seconds. He walked up to me backstage and he was like, win or lose, Jen, I have a very important thing I need to say. So I'm so glad you wasted 90 seconds of our time to tell that story.
How many people get to hang out with FFC?
You did it! Oh my god.
Did he really hang out with FFC?
Well, that's got to at least put a little bit of a smile on your face, given what just happened. I mean,
Damn.
you
Oh
have a lost sense
no.
of humor.
Bateman looks
Sure, I
sad.
guess not, but what can you say?
Riley.
I thought we were going to take this tournament again. We went pretty far. Some of these questions just didn't land. I mean, disaster films, it's a tough one. I'm going to take on, they took a question from us on me. But it might not have mattered. We got far. I'm just bummed that we can't do 2 finals with this guy who's just playing lights out. I'll hand it to the family, you know. They got here on a question that was questionable. But they put it down, they did it. I'm pissed. What can I say? I don't like this. I don't like losing.
Don't blame you at all.
Nobody remembers the wins and losses that get you to the championship. They just remember the championship. So, you know, they've had the road they've had to get here, and if they get the belt, they get the belt. That's what people are going to remember. I don't think we really have a whole lot to hang our hats on about this match. You know, there were some strategy plays that we leaned into today. Looking back, probably we'd do a little differently in the future. You're always learning in every match that you play. I laid it out there today. I gave it everything I had. You know, I'm glad that I showed up, and it's a bummer to lose, you know.
What was the strategy behind keeping Kate Winslet? I think we were all a little surprised because that's not. I've never known that to be either of your strengths.
Well, there's something that we are doing together, that we have a lot of faith in ourselves, and let's just say we weren't afraid of Kate Winslet, and that there were things on that wheel. Those wheel spins can make or break a match, and as you saw, that the odds, you gotta either roll and hope for the best, or take what's in front of you and play those odds, which is what we did. And aside from that one question, we did pretty damn well. So I would watch out for everybody out there in the league right now, for us right now, because we might not have any weaknesses going into our next match.
What the strategy is there behind that is we have a lot
If they stay
of
together.
to keep categories, knowing that we know how to play the game. I mean, there's a tough 2-point steal in that category that we obviously wish we could have back. But aside from that, we answered 9 of the 12 available points. So I don't think we can really say that is anything other than a strength for us at this point. If you're 75% accurate, and what are you going to do? I mean, we got a tough 5. That's why we lost, not because of Kate Winslet, you know. And we'll play better next time.
Does this loss sting a little bit more, obviously, because it's against Andrew Guy and the family?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be exciting to see Guy get a shot at the finals and get
Oh
a
my
shot to
God.
keep going. I think
I want to see them win now. I want to see them face the founding fathers.
to get here a little bit of a joke. I mean, to have the record that they have, I mean, I guess is what I mean. And we're a good team. He knows it. We know it. So it's big for them to beat us. That's huge. I mean, this is gonna. If they win a title right now, this is the kind of match you have to win to really prove it. And so it stings, but I still have that old competitor respect. And kayfabe aside, he's not a horrible human. So I'm happy to see him fight for a title.
What I'm not happy about is this moron, Robert Meyer Burnett. He's sweating like a hooker in church.
What the fuck?
You know, the guy, the jacket weighs about 7,000 pounds.
Lean into this.
Yeah. What he needs to do is come to me. It's a lot easier showing some flesh.
Oh my god, no.
I think that's going to be pretty much that. So thanks for those words, and see you next year.
Sorry, Ben.
Hope they stay together. Oh.
Tom Dagnino, unsurprisingly, not with the times. We don't use the term hooker anymore. It is sex worker. Anyway.
I still pay for prostitutes, but I'll tell you what, that was the weirdest TED Talk I've ever been to.
Yep.
Wow.
Listen, a lot happened there, but I think what we can take away from it is that, you know, Mark Riley and Ben Bateman both understandably disappointed with this turn of events. They,
of course.
They took the tournament all the way to the top last year, and it didn't.
One of the
work
best
out
match ever.
This time around. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. Unfortunately, today they lost. But speaking of winning some, today's winners, the family, are currently with Jen Sturger. So we're gonna toss it over to her, and well, we'll see what comes out of this one.
Guys, I'm just.
Oh, you idiot! You are so stupid! You are so stupid! By the way, one of those joke teams that we beat along the way had you on it, you moron! You are so bad! You're so... Oh, you're back. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, look at this. It's so sad.
Alright, Jess, sorry.
6-0 though. Look at that. 6-0. On camera, come on, focus.
Congratulations to the family.
There we go.
Drew, as always, lights out. How are you feeling about this win?
I wanted this one, and I feel good about having done it with 90s. I feel good about the steal that we made. I feel like we didn't give them any...
Oh my god. Burnett is actually sweating like crazy. You can see it through his shirt.
The impressionists can't paint with their fingers, and they should know that. That's really what it's all about. So that's a really bad answer they threw out.
Robert Mary Burnett, you've got to be feeling pretty great about yourself about this.
Oh, yeah, you know, first of all, I ain't afraid of Kate Winslet either. I'm a cunning linguist. I'd be happy to give her my number. By the way, did I not promise you a belt, son? Looks like I deliver. Not only do I drop a nuke this year, but my team, the family, a double deuce nuke. My family goes all the way to the finals, just like I promised you.
It is true. He did say that.
Guy, does this give you a little bit of vindication after Houston?
I'll say this right now. Ellis Hurd, the repeat round one, that electronic wheel is BS, and Booker T's not here today. So, thanks, Bateman. Thanks for letting me step over you once again to greatness and not getting in my way like you always did when we were a team. Oh, by the way, how's all that studying working out for you? Huh? Riley, that's 2, by the way. Thank you.
Oh.
Well, at least there's respect on one
Dude,
side.
Drew Guy is such a savage.
Back to you guys.
Well, there
You know, I wish I ordered the Champs Lunch shirt when I had a chance to. When that shirt was released, I was such a hater of Andrew Guy because he defeated Riley, he defeated Merle. I was like so against him. But now I'm like a huge fan of him, so I sort of regret not getting the Champs Lunch shirt.
Really, are they holding your family ransom? I don't quite understand why you're on that team.
I think that's the thing, the true question.
Yes.
Rundown needs to find out. Comments aside, in the final match, there was a crazy matchup. Came down to the end, and this is, again, why we play this tournament for you out there, the fans of the audience, and make the movie Trivia Schmoedown possible.
And you do make it very possible through your contributions to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. We have many different tiers there. Head on over to patreon.com/Schmoedown. Decide which tier is right for you. Thank you so much for all of your support.
Absolutely. And thank you, Emma, for being at the desk today. It's always a joy to have you around.
Well, thank you, Ken. It's likewise.
All right. For Emma 5, I'm Ken Knapsack, and we'll see you next time on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Alright, so let's recap this match real quick. Unbelievable. Who's the Boss versus the Family. Close round 1. Unfortunate round 2 for Who's the Boss, but then they did lost on that 5-pointer, which is a tough one on the earthquake question. Which I know is quite a famous film for the time. Not now. Nobody talks about the movie from the 70s called Earthquake anymore. So, yeah. But the Family, man. 6-0, 1 knockout. I don't care, I guess, what the path is, as long as they're gonna be champion. That's what Bateman said. Doesn't matter what the path you took. It's what happened. People only remember the championship. Like, if I ask you right now, the Warriors, when they defeat, let's say, when they defeat the Cavaliers several years ago, I don't remember exactly. Okay, let's just ask last year. Toronto Raptors, when they defeat the Warriors in the NBA Finals. Do you guys remember what the path Toronto Raptors took. Maybe some of you say, oh, in the playoffs they faced the Bucks 76ers, but they don't remember exactly what exactly happened. Doesn't really matter. It's just what they remember is the finals, the outcome. So yeah, that is true for the case of this one. Doesn't matter what they face, two halves team, they still defeat them. And Andrew Guy is such a savage with that knock on Riley, knock on Bateman, and yeah. First of all, Brandon Hanna, still a douchebag, making fun of Ben Bateman's actually hurt their back. They're friends in real life, so yeah, they should be good. But yeah, Brandon Hanna, your character, man. But what a great match. Am I bummed? Of course I'm bummed, because I want to see who's the boss win it all. I want to see who's the boss versus Founding Fathers, Horseman final. But we don't see that. Now we're gonna see Shazam versus the family, which is just as fun. Meyer versus Andrew Guy. Bibiani versus Drew McQueenie. Oh, wow. This is gonna be... Dude, Brendan Meyer's having anxiety attack. Not anxiety attack, obviously, hopefully not. But he's looked like he's having anxiety every time he plays now. And Andrew Guy's gonna exploit that like crazy. So that should be a crazy match this Friday. I'm looking forward to that. But what do you guys think of the match? Let me know in the comment section below what you think. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to see the channel to grow, all you have to do is click the like button below. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Follow me on social media at Dharma. Check out my podcast at the Councilmen Show. We drop episode every Wednesday. Support the Schmoedown. Get the live stream for Spectacular. It's gonna be amazing. December 7th. And finally, support Action Industries on Patreon as well, because they did an amazing job and you don't want to miss out on what they do because they're awesome people. So hey guys, thank you for watching once again, and until next time, ciao out.